Welcome, beautiful soul family. Spirit guided me to deliver a light language transmission for the program, habit, behavior, and condition of self-sacrifice. Many of you who follow me, subscribe to my channel, many of you who listen to my transmissions, you are light workers in some capacity. You are empaths. You are deeply feeling, deeply knowing, intuitive beings. You are multidimensional, and many of you are aware of this fact. Some of you have grown up in harsh environments, toxic environments, environments where you were labeled as a black sheep, you were singled out or outcasted, environments where you were scapegoated, and due to that, you may have picked up a habitual pattern of people-pleasing and self-sacrificing, putting your own needs, your own interests, your own wants, your own goals and desires to the side in order to meet the needs and desires of others, putting your own happiness to the back burner your entire life in order to make other people happy. Those of you who are here to uplift, those of you who feel the call and the pull to help humanity, to help Mother Earth, help Mother Gaia in some capacity, you just want to see people happy. You just want to make people smile. And many times, you've done this at the expense of yourself. Many times, the people you have or will be attracting into your life will be a representation of your family, of your relatives, of the people that you grew up around. Sometimes these people can be broken and they can be attracted to your light. And many times this will be a lesson in disguise and a blessing in disguise, as these people are messengers to help you to take your power back, to help you to develop conscious awareness of your energy and where you put your energy, and to help you to understand that it is okay for you to be discerning and it is okay for you to say no. As a child, you might have been programmed to put your own needs and happiness aside in order to make the people around you feel happy. But Spirit is saying now that it's time for us to leave that behind. As we step into the new paradigms, as we shift into new timelines, we no longer need to self-sacrifice in order to make others happy. What we do need to do is make ourselves happy, because when we are happy from within, when we are self-full, when we are in a state of self-love and self-nurturance, then we have plenty of that to give. The more light we are able to hold within our own vessel and being, the more light we are able to anchor and spread out and sprinkle around everywhere we go and touch the lives of others. This is also a societal program and belief system that has been heavily ingrained and still to this day is ingrained in the 3D matrix, that when you sacrifice yourself in order to meet the needs of others or in order to do something for this world, then you are more noble, you are more humble, you have more humility. That is the program, that is the condition. But Spirit is saying it is more noble of you, it is more humble of you, and it is greatly in alignment with humility for you to do what is right for you to fill your vessel, for you to love yourself first, for you to put yourself first. Because when you are full of Spirit and when you are full of Source, when you are full of pure positive pranic energy, when you are radiating life force energy, then you are able to give that freely, without any reservations, without any declarations, without the need to keep it to yourself, and without the need to even create boundaries. Because at that point, your energetic frequency becomes your shield of protection. Your energy and your vibration becomes the boundary. And very little has to be said or done in order for people to understand that they cannot cross that boundary. It's simply the energy that you start to emit and the way that you begin to carry yourself that does the talking for you. Having said that, I do recommend for those of you who are more new to your soul's path and soul's purpose, who are starting out into that journey of self-respect and self-love and self-nurturance, to begin with creating healthy boundaries and to draw lines wherever they are needed so that you can become more discerning. And as time goes on and as you strengthen yourself and you heal the aspects of yourself that feel the need to people please and feel the need to self-sacrifice, then you will automatically come into a space where you no longer need to put up boundaries or say anything, and your energy will begin doing the work for you. However, until then, healthy boundaries are definitely recommended. I think every single person on this journey and on their own unique spiritual path at some point has had to go through that, where they have had to really see everything around them clearly and have to become much more discerning with where they put their time, energy, and efforts. It's all part of the process, fam. And when you allow yourself to just go with the flow, when you allow yourself to be wherever you are at, because wherever you are right now, it's completely okay. No matter where you are in your spiritual journey, there is no hierarchy. We are all spirit in physical form. So be completely okay with where you are, and know that it is completely okay for you to put yourself first. You no longer need to feel guilt or shame for not sacrificing yourself. Spirit is saying when we sacrifice ourselves, then we're stepping out of alignment with our own truth, our own integrity, our own authenticity, and we're stepping out of alignment with our connection to source consciousness. When we put ourselves first, then we are telling Spirit and the universe with a powerful signal that we respect ourselves, and therefore we respect the spirit within. Our vessels house our heart, and our heart is the portal of love, of manifestation, of abundance, of magnetism, of attraction. Our hearts are the portal of manifestation. So when we are able to fill ourselves up every day with love, then we are sending a powerful signal out to the universe that we are humble enough to do whatever it takes to put in the work, to do the inner healing, to do the sacred practices and the sacred honoring rituals, to do whatever is required and whatever is needed for us to stay in alignment and be in alignment and continue to give. That is a beautiful thing, fam. That is the greatest blessing you can give to humanity, is to be in alignment with your true authentic self and to stay in alignment with your true authentic self, because then you will be happy, you will be self-full. You will feel like giving to others because you will be overflowing, and your energy will touch the lives of many, many around the world. And that is the greatest gift that you can give to this planet, to the people of this planet. Those who are in alignment will never, ever, ever expect you to sacrifice yourself. And we must learn from those who came before us, who made great sacrifices, who sacrificed themselves for humanity. We must learn from that, and we must therefore take back our power and shine that power, shine that magnitude of light out into the world, so that more people can come into a state of healing, more people can awaken, more people can realize themselves, and more people can realign with themselves. And the more of us that heal and realign, the more of us that rise and shine and align with the divine. This program that has been so heavily ingrained into society is all about taking your power away from you. They make you feel bad for not sacrificing yourself. But when you sacrifice yourself, when you sacrifice your passions, you're sacrificing your purpose. And when you step out of alignment to meet the needs of others, then you're no longer in yourself. You're no longer connected to your spirit, and therefore you're no longer connected to the divine. So when you try to give from that space, when you try to give from an empty vessel, you have very little to give, fam. But when you are with yourself, when you are there for yourself, when you care for yourself, and when your cup runneth over, when you feel full of life, then you have so much pure positive energy to give and to share with others. You no longer need to self-sacrifice, fam. It is time for you to take your power back. It is time for you to stand in your truth. It is time for you to model that behavior, to lead the way, lead by example, and show others that we no longer need to sacrifice ourselves. And this light language transmission is also going to contain codes for anywhere that you in this lifetime or previous lifetimes or across multiple realities and dimensions, or your family members, your parents, your ancestors, those that came before you, anyone in your lineage that ever sacrificed themselves, or that was sacrificed by others, or that sacrificed an animal in the name of religion, or anything where people have sacrificed people even in the name of God, in the name of pleasing God. It is time to heal from those programs. It is time to heal from that energy. It is time to heal from that wounding. Because the truth is, the Creator does not need us to sacrifice anything to prove our faith in the Creator. The Creator wants us to walk in faith, to walk in truth, and to embody this, not to sacrifice ourselves. Because when we're not there, we can't do what we came here to do, fam. So I hope that this message reaches you in divine time, and I hope that it gives you a little bit of a different perspective. There is so much I can say about this subject, but I do want to keep it more short and sweet so that we can get into the healing and begin to clear out those layers, all of those programs, those conditions, those habits and belief systems that do not serve you to your highest good and that do not serve humanity to the greater good. It is safe now to step into the higher dimensions and to embody a higher frequency, to emanate that higher frequency. It is safe now to take time out when you need to take out time. You don't always have to be doing things. You don't have to put yourself aside to meet the needs of others. Do what you love. You are a created being. Begin to create. Begin to be at one with Spirit, Source, God, Creator. Do what makes you feel alive, fam. And that's when you will bring more life to this planet, and that's when you will be fulfilling your soul's path, your soul's purpose, which is infinite because your purpose is ever evolving. And that's when you will be on your sacred divine mission. So take a deep, slow breath in and set the intention that you are now ready to release all self-sacrificing programs, habits, beliefs, and conditions. Any behavioral patterns that you have of people-pleasing and self-sacrificing, it is time now to let that go. And as you exhale, allow yourself to come into a state of pure receptivity, becoming an open vessel, opening up your heart to receive these light codes, to receive love, to receive self-care and self-nurturance, and to step into a state of self-respect, honoring your needs, respecting your vessel, respecting the divine, and respecting the oneness of all things. Let's begin. Ashini naro ko turu soko koro koko koro hanana seraka shukuto uru puto uru hunu hanakatre asi ana kishi ato hunu sokteno anakle hana shike ura kata alekete isina shukuto are isina na ana kisera kata ushukuru kutu suru kutu takashikatar kutu koko prakata suru kutu suru kusu amkaka kiku kuruko kakaku pasar kate nishikita rakita suru kutu shukuru kutu shukutu nikitira satara kutu shukuru suru tuko toro sutu kushuru kutu harakana arus kutu shuru sunu sana siriti hausu kurukutu sana katuru kutu kasheta kutu hanaka siki atasata tikiti ara kutu dana sina nana kashira ara kutu shukutu kutu 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 sukutu suru kutara kutina nana sekiti kiti harakata usana kashena nana tekisir kiti harakata shuna karane ina kata darani saka harakato iniki hanaka karukutu suna katashira karaka shuna atira kata kasina kana kara kutukuturu kutukushu haraka ana harakasa haraka uru kute iti kata kutukuru kushuku kuku kuku hanana sika turu kuku shikitima kaka kiki koko hanaka kiki koko kepyo rukushuru kutukutu
hananananana huruku umusuku uluku tuluku nanaka sela dekete hululu makatara kate amutte sekara kate kasi hananana ara ala kushu utukutukutukutukuta hanaka hanarakutu hanaka rakata kasara kateda hanaka rena shikiti hanana hanini ala kutu urukutu esikitana rakata kisikiti kishi hanakato urukutu henikitira karakata sinaka karakutu